be flowering as they are just loading. Mamaluka, it looks like, to go in. This is, of course, for the 5:45 and 0 to 65 handicap over a mile 4. We'll get to that race in just a moment because the flag now has been raised and they are off and racing at Newbury.
Veterans handicap chase. Very nearly 3 miles for them to race, but just the 8 jumping tests. The first one, however, comes up quite quickly. First Lord de Coué, the grey, towards the outside, led awkward towards the inside, was Run to Milan, and it is First Lord de Coué who has got the lead, already detached by about 3 or 4 lengths to the main body of the field. It's Ashtown Lad, also towards the rear, Fortescue, as they cross over fence number 2. So about to turn now down the side of the course. First Lord de Coué has the lead over Supervisor racing in second. On that one's inside is Cross Park. And then the pink colours have Run to Milan, who jumped the second much better than they did the first. Fidux is next in the field. Then there's a break of about 4 lengths back to Fortescue and a similar margin to Ashtown Lad at the back of the field. So down the side of the course they go and on towards fence number 3, the cross fence. And it is Cross Park and Charlie Hammond who moved through on the inside of Supervisor, but Supervisor was better in the air over that fence. They're all safely over. So Supervisor and Ned Fox now take the lead. Now there's no more jumping for them to do for well over a mile now as they turn into the home straight. And it is Cross Park on the inside towards the outside Supervisor. First Lord de Coué and then towards the inside Run to Milan and Fidux. A break of around about 3 lengths to Fortescue, who creeps just a little closer, and Ashtown Lad is the back marker. So now they make their journey up the home straight. They don't have to slalom here up the home straight because the wings of the hurdles have already been taken down, so they've got a clear run right down the outside of the chase course, passing the open ditch at this point. And it is Cross Park, who is the veteran of the veterans field, the 14-year-old who leads the way, to Supervisor on his outside in second, First Lord de Coué and Fidux, then towards the inside Run to Milan. Still that break of about 4 lengths to Fortescue, just inclined to run a little in snatches, and the back marker Ashtown Lad as they're about to pass the fence which would normally be their final obstacle, and now they've got just over a circuit to go. Supervisor now just spearheads the field. First Lord de Coué towards the grandstand side. Cross Park over on the far side together with Run to Milan and then Fidux, and then closing up both Fortescue and Ashtown Lad as they come up past the enclosures. Still around about.
We'll head back to Newbury in just a moment. Closing stages, Wolverhampton.
Into the home straight. Mamaluka, the grey, pressing to the outside, trying to come back for more to the inside. Pilgrim of Culture. Flowering is trying to make her effort. Pegasus of Harry is rather caught flat-footed inside the final furlong. Here's the grey Mamaluka. She's moved into the lead from Kaplamojo. It's Mamaluka from Kaplamojo. 4th win of the year for Mamaluka, who beats Kaplamojo. Flowering was back in 3rd. Then Pilgrim of Culture. Our last of 5, Pegasus of Harry.
Mamaluka wins at Wolverhampton. Back to Newbury.
Ashtown Lad and ridden away from that Fortescue as now they go on towards another plain one, which will be their 5th jumping test. Supervisor on the inside, Run to Milan creeping a little closer. First Lord de Coué on the outside of Supervisor, Fidux, and then Cross Park, who's just lost his position. Fortescue still being chivied along as they go through their starting point. Ashtown Lad is still the back marker, but they're very tightly grouped. First Lord de Coué on the outside will take off in front there. Now goes on by nearly 2 lengths to Supervisor on his inside. They have just 2 more fences to jump. The last in the back straight coming up, First Lord de Coué and Jack Tudor. Rides that one into it, led by a length to Supervisor in second. Fidux getting closer in third. Fortescue into 4th. He's followed by Cross Park, Ashtown Lad, and now Run to Milan has lost his place towards the inside. About to take their penultimate turn, and then they'll just have the 1 more fence to take, the cross fence, then a run in of 5 furlongs. And still, all 7 split by only about 3.5 to 4 lengths. First Lord de Coué and Supervisor, the first two. Fortescue is there on the outside, racing in third. Fidux is ridden along for the first time. Wider to Ashtown Lad and then Cross Park, and the back marker now is Run to Milan as they cross over the final fence. The leader, Supervisor, ridden along in second now, First Lord de Coué. Fortescue is in third with Harry Cobden cajoling him along, and now he's come back onto the bit once again. Fidux is ridden in fourth. Ashtown Lad made the turn in fifth, and then Run to Milan at the back of the field with Cross Park. Inside the final 4 furlongs on the flat, towards the inside, Supervisor. On his outside, it's First Lord de Coué. First Lord de Coué going better of the leading duo. They've now got a break of a couple of lengths over Fortescue, who's ridden once again. Fidux is in fourth, then Run to Milan, Ashtown Lad and Cross Park. They still have the best part of 2.5 furlongs to go, and First Lord de Coué and Jack Judah have got the lead. It's now Fidux and Oscar Palmer giving chase. Now Fortescue again rallies round the outside with Harry Cobden, and they now press on from Supervisor in fourth. 1.5 furlongs to go. First Lord de Coué in the centre, Fidux over on the far side. On the near side is Fortescue, and a break of 4 lengths opening up to Supervisor. The final furlong, Fidux now begins to go clear. Fidux now going clear by about 3 lengths. Fortescue now stays on into second, back in third, First Lord de Coué, but the season finale will go to Fidux. Fidux wins, Fortescue in second, and First Lord de Coué was third.